Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to another episode of LAAG Ranks the Characters. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
Mr. Burr.
And I think that Sam is the one who's got a list for us today. As you know, we are taking lists of 3 characters and one by one adding them into a master list on which we currently have 35 characters. Sam, tell me.
I'm going to start you off with a pretty easy one. Spike Spiegel.
Ooh, Spike.
Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop.
So cool.
He's a cool character. Good character.
Great character. Fights like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Pilots like Luke Skywalker.
I'm not as familiar.
Has a great soundtrack.
He's like a magician with his hands. You know, you can pickpocket anybody, slip anything into anybody's pocket, no problem.
But he still gets drunk and has hangovers. He's a normal guy like you and me.
Yeah, but he's still able to do all of that stuff while drunk or hungover.
You just flow like water.
He was cool.
You just flow like water. Man, and that voice.
And that
Stephen
voice.
Bloom.
Yes.
And in the American dub, one of the great dubs before dubs really were good yet. They did a great job on Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
And Spike's voice was iconic. And, so many good stories. Like, there's hardly any bad Cowboy Bebop episodes.
Right, exactly. He's a great character. I mean, there really isn't enough of him.
You really feel it when he dies at the end.
It's a shocker.
You really feel it. Because, man, that is like, his whole life is so tragic.
It really is.
It's the classic redemption story. He was a hardcore criminal. Right? He was, right?
Yeah.
He
Like
was
mafia
vicious.
style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's an ex-gangster.
Yeah.
Broke out, and, he's not great now. I'm a bounty hunter, but I guess that's on the side of the Angels. Ex-gangster teaming up with an ex-cop to be bounty hunters?
Yeah,
That's cool.
exactly. It makes sense. It's an ancient tale, just done in space.
And I think he does succeed at being, like, the best character in his own show. Not all leads do. There's plenty of secondary characters that we find that we prefer to the actual lead, but I think Spike is the best character in Cowboy Bebop.
Exactly. Great point.
Yeah, I should go back and rewatch that. I'm not as super familiar with that as you are, but he is super cool. I would put him under Michael because that's my personal feelings, but I know that
I know that's your line that we're gonna be.
Well, for that type of character, insignificant.
No, I'm with you.
Or whatever, I really would put him there, but
because I wouldn't put him above Piccolo.
I think he's super cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not about Piccolo.
We're definitely in that area.
I definitely like him better than Ash Williams, but I know that you guys love Evil Dead more than I do, and I know he's a good character.
I think I like Spike more than I like Ash.
Yeah, I gotta put Spike above Ash.
There we go. That's quick. That's easy. I think that we agree.
So I think that's the spot.
Yeah,
I agree.
I can see Michael Corleone being
a
better character overall, but they're not that dissimilar. I think they're weirdly comparable, except for one has a redemption arc and the other has what's the episode of a redemption arc? Fall from Grace.
It's the slow corruption of a soul.
Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace.
Spike Spiegel. All right. Well, we may have to adjust that when the live-action Cowboy Bebop movie eventually comes out.
We'll
great!
See. Destroys his character.
Yeah,
who's gonna be in that?
It's John Cho. It's gonna be Spike Spiegel.
Oh.
Yeah. And the dude who was the Jamaican villain on the second season of Luke Cage, he's Jed, the co-pilot.
Well, that could be all right. Next character is a little bit more in that gray area.
Okay.
Walter White, a.k.a. Heisenberg.
That's hard for me.
Ooh, the modern TV character.
That's hard for me because
his show never got bad the way Game of Thrones did.
No, Breaking Bad's such a cultural phenomenon. I never got into it.
The ending wasn't great.
It's huge. Breaking Bad and The Sopranos are like the 2 great shows.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And Walter White is definitely, he's not that similar to Tony Soprano, but he's definitely like from the school of. He's like the latest version of like the super flawed protagonist.
You know, I know he's huge. I'm not actually withholding my vote because I'm not super familiar, but I know. I don't know. He's such a big character, so.
Talk about downfalls.
Yeah.
And
because if you were,
I watched a few episodes and all the drugs.
If you enjoy the one movie fall of Michael Corleone, from guy who wants to do good to ruthless Godfather. Like, Breaking Bad is like, we're going to take, 5 seasons? We're going to do 5 seasons of, like, the slow but steady downward arc of this character from good guy with good intentions to cold-blooded killer.
Right,
He
yeah.
was only out for himself.
Exactly.
And Michael Corleone, it even could be argued, didn't fall as far as Walter White. Because, I mean, they both definitely had that line of, like, their family was the thing, like, you can't threaten the family. But Michael did kill a family member. So maybe he fell farther.
Well, yeah, but
He also did
it
it so much
was,
before.
for Walter, it was getting a family member killed.
Right.
That was that
Michael
last,
created that
last step.
I
Withhold your vote.
withhold my vote, but I would put him. You know, if
I mean, I think that's the area where we have to look at it as a Michael Corleone level.
me too,
Yeah.
and I would put him under.
I
And
would-
he's done magnificently.
But weirdly, because the way
I
they
like
listed
him
Cranston.
less than Spike. I like him less than Ash.
Me too. I'd put him above.
I might like him less than Hellboy. I think I like Dargo more, honestly. Honestly, I like Dargo more. Like, Breaking Bad is incredible.
It is,
It's
but it's
fantastically
not
made.
all
But I couldn't
well,
unequivocally.
because of Walter White.
The entertainment.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
It's done so well with so many characters, not least of which the various villains that Walter deals with. I mean, they really help build up his character. It's not all him.
Cranston
doing
just kills it, so he's all you really remember.
Well, that's true. But I mean, under Piccolo makes sense.
I
those
don't-
other ones.
I think he definitely goes above Rhaegar and Buffy.
Yeah, I agree with that. Is that right under Dargo?
That is right under Dargo.
I can go with that. Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be Walter White / Heisenberg. Alright.
Last, a character, probably equally deep, but in a very different direction. George Costanza.
What?
I love George Costanza.
I've probably watched 30 episodes of Seinfeld.
Oh man, dude,
30
George,
episodes is a lot.
you need to watch George Costanza, man.
But
He
Curb Your
makes
Enthusiasm
that
is the same
show,
character. It's Larry David inserts.
Right. Right.
but beautifully acted.
I mean,
And
many iconic
so many
lines.
great lines.
Yeah.
And
So
just
neurotic. The
just
neuroses.
hilarious, neurotic, duplicitous fella.
Personally, I think he's the second funniest person on Seinfeld.
Not first for me. Oh, Kramer. You're
Kramer. I'm a Kramer guy.
Kramer's funny,
Kramer gets
I'm
you
a-
with the weird
I'm a
laughs.
George.
right?
George
And the
is deeper
physical
laughs.
comedy.
Yeah.
But I think that the George comedy is better in Curb Your Enthusiasm than it
Yeah.
is in Seinfeld.
Oh, he's the ultimate George. Just look at that, like.
Larry David is George. I
Yeah.
accept that, and I like the format of Curb Your Enthusiasm better. But I feel like George is like more duplicitous, more in a fantasy
And
world.
Larry's a real
and,
person, even though he's playing himself
right,
as over the top Larry. You
exactly.
could say Larry's a good, but like it's better to pick George. You're right. Larry's a
right,
real guy.
because George is an icon,
Yeah.
and Larry David is a no-con. Just kidding, Larry David. I love you. If you're listening, which
He's
you're
definitely
not.
listening. Larry David is definitely listening. George, for me, and I'm probably going to be the one who's got the lowest level,
Yeah.
is I definitely would. I can't put him below Cartman.
No, definitely about Cartman.
Yeah.
But how high are you guys trying to put him?
Oh, I'd probably put him at
I put her
probably
around
above
twice.
Piccolo.
Yeah. Wow, I would too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
above Piccolo.
I
I mean,
can
that
concede.
character is like it's just so funny, man. Just the things he does, the things he says, the Larry David situations that he gets into, but
All
the
right.
way that he yells is just great.
So, George hits the list, number 11. We're running pretty short on this episode, so let me drop this on you guys. Do you want to re-rank Daenerys Targaryen real quick, or should we abstain from that?
No, I could do that. Okay, where is she now? She's between who and who?
She's currently at number 10, below Eddie Brock, but above George Costanza.
She's still a great character, but the way they did her in the end, like that's.
Well, I'd put her below Dargo.
No.
I want to put her below Michael Corleone.
Yeah, me too. Her character arc really took a plunge, but I mean, it doesn't erase all the good shit. It just
what? If
kind of
George gets another book or two out,
we can re-rate,
and George fixes her.
Right,
you should put a note. You should put an asterisk after that saying re-ranked after finale.
Yep. Yeah. So
it's damaging.
That pushed George into number 10. He now just cracked the top 10 thanks to that.
George Costanza.
So that was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, everybody, for listening. If you've got a list of characters you'd like us to rank, please send it in. We need lists to rank. We don't always want to be the ones to have to bring them, right, guys? Like it's more fun to be surprised.
It is more fun to be surprised.
So thanks a lot for listening. We'll be back with more character ranks in the very near future.
Goodbye.